Routine stuff. Yeah. Okay, in terms of the postings, one long form every day, two highlights, and 3 or 4 shorts. This is the biggest place. He needs to have enough shorts. You need to give him at least 5 shorts.
Yeah, now we can generate.
You can generate on his own.
Yeah.
Using
Focus.
using Opus or
Shorts.
can you not use a CapCut for shorts?
Oh, you want to use Focus with shorts reels?
From which video? That's one for yesterday.
No, you know how to do that.
I'm asking which video.
No.
I'm asking any video.
In terms of the reels, all the reels that you need per day, 5 or 6 you need. How are you getting them? Who's making them for you?
But normally, the one which is posted
Two months later, I pass by the site. I see a Eastern European using my paperwork with my logos and everything,
Go
just
for that.
different prices. And I'm saying this is abuse.
No, but if you have made
I need this
announcements
stopped.
for this, and it allows.
How do I do it? So I grappled, and came up with a system to filter these time wasters, because in every business, especially your business, you'll feel this tremendously. If you don't tackle the time wasters, you'll be wasting your time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so you need to have a system to filter them out. What I did was that somebody calls me, 10 people call me and say, Mr. Dabasia, we've been given your number by so and so, can you come and see? I would love to come and see your project. Before that, is it possible for you to come and check out the workmanship on the site that I'm working on at this moment and meet one of my clients? Oh no, we don't have time. Oh, I just needed a price. They filter themselves out. 80% filter themselves out. The two people that make an effort to come and see my workmanship and meet my client, one is ready to do a deal straight away. No price is nothing. Says, Mr. Dabasia, we've heard a lot of good things about you from Mrs. Kotecha, who said that you did this roof window for her at no extra cost, and that thing looks perfect in that place. When can you start? No price, nothing. They are ready to start. I would send a team, it will start, and the negotiations will carry on. The other person that is skeptical will then say, okay, I did what you asked me to do. I've come to your site, I've met your client, can you come and do a survey? So I would go and do a survey, and I would make a proposal and deliberately send out a proposal without a price. And I would receive a phone call straight away. Mr. Dabasia, you've sent me a proposal without the price. Yes, it's deliberate. I need you to come to my office. 25% again filter themselves out there. The 75% who come, I get another half conversion there. So from 2 qualified leads, I was getting 1.5 jobs. You will need to have a system similar to this, because as soon as you put out an offer, you will be inundated.
Yes. I know.
Even now that I'm just talking about growth mentoring, business mentoring, I'm getting requests for, can you introduce us to investors? On my DMs, on my YouTube, on my TikTok, can you give us a job? And I'm not even advertising.
Yeah.
I'm just educating.
Indeed.
And I'm getting, daily couple of these messages. So when you are offering to elevate somebody with a bucket load of cash, I can't imagine how many people
Yes, I know, and that's why sometimes
will queue up.
That's why we've been trying to, and that's why I reached out to you, was to say, okay, listen, we've gone the route of advertising, opening the floodgates. It was mad, and there was a lot of frustration and disappointment. So we said, what would be the best way to make sure that, we're able to filter out the right type of people that we want. We know that we still have to do our own filtering and whatever, but how do we just attract where there's the likelihood is higher?
You need, okay, let's say if you have 1,000 inquiries. Of those thousands, they need to be dwindled down to 10.
Yes.
And that without you doing any work.
Exactly.
Just by stating who this offer is for and who it is not for. What will happen is that the 1,000 inquiries will dwindle down to 100, which is manageable. If 900 filter themselves out, that's less work for you.
Yes.
More focus on the 100 qualified leads.
Sure.
Because it is in the, and there is another thing that is, you could do a score app. You ask 10, 15 qualifying questions. And from that, the answers, we can do you a score of which is the most likely candidate you should talk to.
Yeah.
And that again is another filter, but you have to introduce resistance.
Yes. The right amount of friction.
Yes. It should not be open to all. Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it is open to all Tom, Dick, and Harry, you'll be a headless chicken,
Yes, true.
and nobody will be satisfied with the whole event. Neither you, neither the applicants.
Exactly.
So you need to. There are two ways of doing this. We can help you structure it, and also the message, the ad also needs to be not that we are open for investments. No, we are open for investments for only this people, not this.
Yes.
That needs to be clearly stated,
Okay.
and that will, that will do maybe 50% of the work, and then the score app will do the other 90% of the work, and that will help you attract the right audience,
Okay.
the right enquiries, and
Okay.
and this needs to happen with anything that you're offering. Most people just pray that I see somebody. No, there is no need of kissing too many frogs, ugly frogs, to find one prince.
Exactly. Exactly.
There is a way of filtering things out, and if you can structure it in such a way that it does the job, then it will make your task of finding the right talent, the right companies, far more easier.
Okay.
Yeah, and okay, tell the audience what you do.
So what I do is I work for, we've set up a venture studio in Rwanda, but which serves the African continent. And what we do is we look for high growth potential firms that have traction. They don't need to be profitable right now, but we can work together to find a path to profitability. And what we offer is to make sure that we get your management team in top shape so that you can address all the challenges that you're faced with, so you can get on the path of growth faster thanks to our experience. And while we're doing that, we also engage investors that we have in our networks who've invested in companies with us before, so who trust us, and make sure that you become an interesting target for them for investment.
So you are a bridge.
Yes.
Between investors and potential startups.
Yes.
Okay. There was another thing. Okay, and now that you've come here and this is a New Year's offer that we are offering you, I want you to. How many people do you manage?
So right now there's 2 of us.
Okay.
Right. So me, I do mainly the management coaching. My colleague does the advisory part. And yeah, we have for now 1 client. That's it.
One thing that I want to give you a gift, and that the gift is a skill. We all need to be motivated. Your clients need to be motivated. Your suppliers need to be motivated. You and your team needs to be motivated. What do you do for motivation?
For myself?
That doesn't cost money.
For us, that doesn't cost money. What we do is we try to be generous in our explanation. We try to at least make sure that we're useful to you.
Okay, there is a skill And we all know that praise is the greatest motivator. Shakespeare famously said that I can survive without wages, but not without this. Yeah.
Yes.
And most artists face this problem. You know, even Michael Jackson, even the big stars, when they get this, they forget the money part, and that's why they have to have money managers. And if I was to praise, sorry, I didn't get your name.
Emil.
If I was to praise Emil for being a good listener, the evaluative way that 99% of the world does it badly goes like this, and that I would say is a bad style. It goes, Emil, I've enjoyed talking to you. You're a brilliant, super, fantastic listener. That ends there. The more effective one is called directional praise. And this is how it would go. Emil, you've maintained eye contact with me. You've been brave enough to allow us to record you. You've asked me probing questions. You've explained your pain points clearly, concisely. That shows me you're a good listener. So, of the two praises, which one did you like?
The second one.
Why?
More contextual.
It's evidence-based.
Yes.
Contextual, evidence-based. I've just told you what I want you to do more of. And instinctively, we are designed to please. If somebody tells you what pleases them, you are more like, the likelihood of you doing it has gone up by 1,000%. You just have to notice and mention the things that they are doing right. Catch them doing it right, they'll do more of it. The stupidest mistake people in power and authority do is they take out the cane too early. How many times have I told you? Why don't you listen? You're stupid. You're lazy. You come late. Blah, blah, blah. The intention is what? The person barking these instructions, what is his intention?
He wants the behavior to change.
But does it help?
No.
Why?
Because he's just relieving his himself. He's just unloading his emotions on the person.
Because there is a clash of egos.
Yes.
What happens is that Emil is on his tornado. Let me bear with it now. It will pass in 5 minutes. I'll get on with what I was doing anyway. So the intention to improve that person has failed miserably. Instead, if you catch them doing it right, it doesn't matter even if it is in a small direction. Let's say the guy has a habit of coming 30 minutes late, and the day you see him and make eye contact, he's only 10 minutes late. What are you supposed to do using this skill now?
Can you acknowledge the fact that he made this improvement and praise him directionally?
Okay, this is how I would do it. You're only 10 minutes late. That's a 20-minute improvement. What message is he getting?
He's doing good. He's doing better.
What does he want to do more?
Yeah.
You will find out that you telling him 1,000,000 times is ineffective, but you say this 10, 12 times, becomes a habit. This is my gift to you, Emil.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for
Appreciate
coming
it.
down. And let's find a way to work together.
Sure. And if there are ways that I can also help you in identifying people who need mentorship, and if there's anything else you're interested in, please feel free.
We will. Let's do that in the next meeting.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for coming down. My name is Harish Dabasia. I teach business owners how to grow their businesses. Most reasons why business owners don't grow is that their purpose, their message, and their price are not clear. There is no clarity in purpose, there is no clarity in message, there is no clarity in pricing. And that's the reason why most businessmen don't succeed to the level that they need to succeed to.
Yeah.
They're good at doing their work, but bad at selling themselves to their potential clients and even to their existing clients. Where do you stand in this?
That's a good question. I would say we have the product. We know what we want,
Okay,
but we don't know how to communicate.
so you're finding it difficult to sell yourself,
Right.
or sell your product.
Their products, definitely. So for many reasons, because we've been in Rwanda for 3 years. I work for a company called Article 26. It's founded by a German company called Maxpa. So we provide trainings in project management, Prince 2, Agile, and we have also another one we created that is called Project Management Associate. That basically
Is it
combines
with that big German guy who used to be a banker?
a banker, probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a different one. So we've been in Rwanda offering our service for company, for mainly public institutions, NGOs and universities, and we are good at it. But we provide this service for free for the 3 categories I mentioned. So we cover the cost of training and certification. And now we want to connect to private companies because we want to make money. So we've been spending money. We want also how can we make
You
money.
want to transition from giving free services to monetizing, charging for.
But we want to keep both.
Okay.
We want to keep both. So basically, by keeping both, public institutions, NGOs, universities, they keep benefiting from our services for free.
And you make it better.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
You have users.
Definitely. So it's more of sustainability. Like
Okay.
instead of always getting money from Europe, how can we get money from our country?
Generate cash
Right.
locally.
Definitely.
Okay.
So that is the challenge. So we've been trying to sell. It's been, I would say,
Okay.
almost 3 months.
Let me give you an example, and you then try and sell it in the similar way. We've got a client called Joroge. He's a clearing and forwarding agent. This is how he used to introduce himself. And he used to say, "My name is Joroge. I am a CEO of this company. I am located in this location." Blah blah blah. I said, "Joroge, stop it. Tell me what you do, who for, and why you're different." The guy had to scratch his head.
I see.
But
Yeah.
he did come up with something in which we helped him define it, and this is how it went. He says that I can help business owners clear their containers in 2 days compared to 20 days. I said, that's something sellable. I can sell it. It's a solution. I said, what's the benefit of that? Let's add another line to it. And we added this line, said that it allows business owners to take their goods to market 18 days earlier than their competitors and turn it into cash.
Yeah, yeah. I see. I get your point.
That sound bite, somebody will remember. They'll not remember Joroge. They'll not remember his company. They'll
CEO,
not
the
remember
title,
his title. They'll not
Yeah.
remember his location.
But they'll remember that there is a clearing and forwarding guy who can clear it in 2 days, and it allows their customers to beat their competitors by taking their goods to market 18 days earlier and turning it into cash. That sound bite is clarity of message. What do you have for your business? Something similar to what I did for Joroge.
You mean how do you want me to practice like selling, or you want me?
I need you to pitch, or come up. We need to come up with a pitch that I'm giving you a gift of New Year's. The only thing I can give you, or I can help you with, is clarity of message today. Let's do it together in front of the audience. for your benefit as well as the audience's benefit.
Okay. So you want me to pitch now? Like, what do we do?
How do you sell yourself? Tell me how you do. Like Joroge did. What do you do?
We provide project management trainings with well-known methodologies that have been proven practices from all over the world, from Europe. And we offer the same training to big companies, big banks in Europe.
Okay, what does this training do for the customer?
So for this training, we improve the process. We save a lot of time, we save a lot of money that we spend on project management because we show you the
Okay,
best.
give me an example of a client or an NGO using it and what benefit it has provided to them.
Yeah, good question. We have companies like Smart Africa. We have One Acre Fund.
Pick
Mina-
one,
yeah,
pick one,
yeah.
and tell me what difference. Show me the before and after.
So I would say, okay, I hope this will be moved from the final video.
Yeah, it's okay.
Maybe that brings the question, have we going to do a follow-up to do a research to say with this they have improved this, but what I would say, companies like, it's an NGO, it's one of the biggest NGO in Rwanda called One Acre Fund, has already mandated their employees to take project management trainings because they see the improvement of process, because they help farmers.
So you're dealing with farmers.
So we support the NGO that support farmers.
Okay.
So basically our project management is cross-cutting, can be applied in any field. So an example was that One Acre Fund that is asking the managers to take this training because they see it as a benefit to reduce the process, to save time, to save money, and to provide efficiency in their services.
Okay, I know 3 chili farmers and exporters. That could benefit from your software or your system or whatever it is. You've not been able to even describe it well. Whether it is a software, it's a training. What is it?
Okay, good. So it's a training. It's not a software. So basically, it's a training because we offer trainings, Prince 2, and Agile methodology. So these are the trainings, hands-on practices that we offer to people so they can.
How do you deliver it?
So
online, or they have to come in person?
We have I would say 3 options. We have online, we have face-to-face, and we have hybrid. So people can choose which one they would like to.
Okay, because the farmers or the managers of the farmers could be far and wide, all over the country. May not be possible for them all to
travel
to
for
Kigali.
face-to-face. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So basically, the way we do it, we have a place we do training face-to-face, and you have trainers who are available.
Do you utilize the Norscan facilities, or do you do it outside?
We are still considering using Norskin, but there's another place called the Digital Transformation Center.
Okay.
It's in the career building next to Kigali Height.
Okay.
That's where we offer trainings face-to-face.
Okay.
And for online, our trainers can also do it from Germany because we have qualified trainers from USA, from Rwanda, and from Germany.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If we need to come up with a pitch that we can sell, we can market, we can advertise it to maybe 2,000 prospects. Your pitch or whatever communication we say needs to attract at least 50 to 60 participants. Then only that ad spend is going to be worth it. We do ads as well, and our target is that if 2,000 people view it, then I need to have 50 to 60 people in person in a boot camp.
Okay.
And I have been doing this for 3 years successfully. So it's a tried and tested method.
Okay.
But I need a message to sell to the audience.
Okay, cool. I don't know if this message you definitely use, and I hope you cut some parts of the video. Yeah. But here is the message. So we are bringing to you trainings in project management, namely Prince 2, Scrum, and PMA. And these trainings are offered by trainers from all over the world, from Germany, from Rwanda, and from USA. And these trainings have been proven by international companies and national companies that are efficient to improving the process, to improving the efficiency of project delivery. And that will save a lot of time and will save a lot of money spent on different things, you know, as the project takes too long, that will save a lot of money.
Let's bring it down again. If I am a chili exporter, chili farmer, and I have 20 farm managers, I send them to you. They've been doing what they've been doing. They come to you. When they come, return back to me, how improved will they be? I need to show transformation. I can sell transformation, and you can sell transformation. The biggest transformation that nature provides is called metamorphosis, where a green, ugly, you know, crawling caterpillar turns into a butterfly that's colorful, can soar the skies in grace and in color. Any transformation, if your training is providing transformation, I need evidence of it. Like the caterpillar, the green ugly caterpillar is turning into a butterfly. It is measurable. Similarly, these inefficient managers who come to you need to leave like butterflies soaring in the skies. We need, you know, any proposition has to have a transformation. It's the problem is, I sell this program, I sell this technique, I sell that doesn't sell. Transformation sells.
Okay, so which means for the chili exporters who say, if you are sending me, I'm just going to say this first, then you tell me. So if
you give me 20 of your best managers, I'll train them and make them work three times more efficiently, or one manager will be able to do 3 managers worth of work.
I see. Yeah. Good point. Yeah, I'm getting it now.
Yeah. That's clarity. That's sellable. We are using international this, we are doing that, we are doing that. No, that doesn't sell. It may sound good. It's like selling benefits in a car. Or it has 5 gears. It has, you know, it has self, you know, it has, power steering. All that doesn't sell. Instead, if you said, if you sit in this car, it will make you feel like $1 million.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
The sale is done.
I get your point. What people want to hear, it's the impact. How is this going to change my life?
Because people are not, you bought these shoes, you bought this shirt, you bought these trousers. We all like buying things, but we don't like to be sold to. If I say, buy this cup now, shutters come down. You switch off. But if I say, if you buy this cup, your tea will stay warm for longer, and it will taste the same way it came out from the pot. Then I don't need to sell it to you. You are selling it to yourself.
True.
When I used to sell my construction company in London, I used to help wealthy people build dream houses. And my pitch used to be like this. I would say, sorry, I've forgotten your name.
Obed.
If Obedi was the client and I am the contractor, I would go to Mr. Obedi and say, Mr. Obedi, thank you for inviting me to bid for your dream house project. I'm a very fussy builder. I can only afford to do 3 dream houses a year, so I choose the customer that I work with. I'm expensive. I will take longer to build your house, but it will be done right, it will be overbuilt, over-engineered, and over-specified. Even 20 years later, if your bulb goes, I'll come and fix it.
Yeah.
And whenever I did that, the customer, Mr. Abedi, will get off his seat, go to the door, and tell the other candidates to leave. He's found a builder for that he wants to work with. He comes back to me and says, Mr. Dabasia, when can you fit me in? No price, no nothing. Because while I'm talking, he's done calculations.
Yeah.
Okay, he's expensive, but how expensive? Maybe 20%? I can afford it. He'll take longer. How long? Maybe 25%? I can wait for it. But he's giving me 20 years of peace of mind. For people who have money, that is a price that they're willing to pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want a contractor who's not going to hassle them.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, standing on your feet and tell them, this is something that you benefit for 20 years. For
I'm giving
those benefits.
I've moved away from selling construction services to selling peace of mind, because that's transformative.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to stop selling your features, your benefits, your trainers, and sell a transformation. I'm taking my customer from being worried about who the builder is going to be, how they're going to be stretched, how they're going to be hassled, and I'm giving them a solution.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good point. Which actually, I don't know if I can take you a few steps back. How best to find yourself in such conversation? Because
I'm a business mentor. I help businesses grow. You may have reached at maybe 100,000, and you want to get to 1 million. You need a different operating system. What took you to 100,000 is not going to take you to 1 million USD.
Yeah, definitely.
You need a different operating system, and it is the same with everything. Any business that wants to grow needs to clarify its message, its purpose, and its price. If you do those 3 things, I can guarantee to double your profits or revenue. You choose one. Which one would you choose?
To double
Your revenue or profit, which one would you choose?
Profit.
Okay, but I want you to work on these 3 things. If you want to double your profit in 1 year, if I don't deliver, you don't pay me. That's my guarantee.
Okay. Okay. Oh, good. And what about the revenue? How do you?
You tell me what your revenue is today, and we see what your revenue is in 2 years' time. It's measurable.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's accountable.
Yeah. Yeah. I like your strategy. Yeah. Yeah. So, which maybe let me take you another step back. One of the challenge we have now, like right now, we are having this conversation. I think there's a time we met previously, telling me that in UK, I think it's last year that you came.
Yeah.
Then now we are finding ourselves here because I saw on the email and so on. How best have you realized that people can meet up? Because here are things we tried so far. I tried to find emails randomly on website, send emails and so on, scheduling meetings. But there are few people.
Cold calling, cold emails, cold contacts will not generate sales. It doesn't work anymore. Just knocking on people's doors, they'll tell you get lost. I'm not interested.
How best then would you?
It doesn't work like that. All business transaction happens once you trust each other. To build that trust, you need to have at least 6 or 7 steps before they buy from you. So they need to see you on LinkedIn, they need to see your YouTube video, they need to see your TikTok account or something. I need to position you as an expert. in training. Experts can charge expert prices. You can't. But if I position you as an expert in training, in management training or whatever training, and we make content on it, this is one content we are making.
Okay.
So that can be posted on social media. It can be posted on your YouTube channel. It can be posted on many on your emails. But once we clarify your message, you need to keep using it everywhere. Joroge now uses that same message
Yeah.
everywhere he goes, and he's winning business as a result of it.
Is this Joroge your example or just?
No, it's a real client.
Okay. You met here or?
Yeah, over here.
Okay.
He's Rwanda based.
Okay. He's from Kenya, probably.
Yes.
I could tell.
He's Kikuyu.
Yeah, I could tell the name is sounds Kenyan. Yeah.
He's Kikuyu.
Yeah.
But he's based here. He's operating here.
Okay.
But it is that important, clarifying your message. Yeah, we need to book another meeting to clarify the message, but you get the idea. If you want people to stand and notice you, then you need to stand out.
So basically, tell me, how do you work? So basically, so you help me to create the message.
Yes, I also help you market it.
And you help me to market the message.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we have social media experts over here that will create the content for you and post it for you.
Okay. So
And the leads that it generates, we will tell you how to close on them.
okay.
Because the biggest problem is not having leads, it's the closing. So if I was to, can you give me that phone? If I was to, you are a customer and I'm selling you this phone. Yeah, you'll have to remind me your name again.
Obed, it's okay. Yeah.
Obed.
Yeah.
Obedi, of the phones that I have in my shop, why did you choose the most expensive one?
Because it has features that that can help my life, make my life easier.
What are you going to use it for?
Pictures, videos, apart from like what a regular phone does, like calling and and be able to connect
So
to my
you are
laptop.
you want to create content using this phone. What is it for, personal use or business use?
Both.
This is the right phone for you. It has been discounted from 700 to 500. I only have 3 pieces and I've already got 2 customers committed to it. You've come in person in the shop. If you want it, I can give it to you if the price of 500 is acceptable. Can we shake on it? And can I have your credit card now? This is closing.
Yeah. Yeah. I see. I see you're really a good salesperson. Yeah. Yeah. I can see. So basically, the way you do, you create the content, you spread the content, and
then we help you draft a pitch or a closing
deal sort of.
so how you can close it,
Yeah.
so that they've already bought it before they come and see you. All you have to do is shake their hands
Yeah, and say
and ask for credit card
credit
details.
card. So you really don't give them time to think otherwise.
Contemplate.
Yeah.
Or else they'll come up with, I need more time, I need to consult my manager, I need to consult my wife. The sale is gone.
Yeah.
The reason I started with why did you choose the most expensive was deliberate. I also created scarcity. I only have 3 pieces.
Yeah. And yet you have a lot of pieces. Yeah. I could, and there are already someone they request them online,
Yeah.
creating the illusion that someone is already.
The fear of missing out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
4 more.
Yeah. Yeah. I see.
And then I've already discounted it. This piece is here.
Yeah.
You can have it now.
Yeah.
You have to shake on it now.
I see.
So
So,
this,
now, if I was to imagine, if we had to work together, how would you benefit?
okay, I sell a mentoring program. So I have to mentor you or the sales team that you hire or you own, because the message needs to be in the whole team, not only the business owner. Most times in small teams, it's the business owner who does most of the sales and marketing. But if you have a big team and you have a sales department or a sales team, then I need to train them as well. And it's a subscription based
Okay.
model.
Oh, it's on Moodle?
Yeah,
Okay. It's Moodle or Moodle?
model.
Okay. So which means you pay and
Yeah,
that's
we train your team or you
okay.
to help you clarify your message, clarify your audience, clarify your price, clarify your purpose.
Okay.
If we do that, and then we help you also with the marketing of it, and also closing on it, the sales of it, then we become a small part of your operators,
Okay.
so that we can monitor what is happening and what is not happening.
So
Because it is in my interest to make sure that I get paid.
okay.
I don't have to pay the fees that you are paying me back in a year's time.
Okay. I see. I think so. What is your rate?
That we can't talk on camera.
Okay.
Yeah. That we will have to have another conversation. But I need to have another. I need to come and see you while
Okay.
you operate.
Okay.
Before me to be able to.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah.
See
Okay.
it. But okay, in today's today's interaction, what two things or three things that you've learned from me?
Okay. You mean from this?
From today's interaction, what have you learned, picked up that you are going to implement on?
I think one thing is not saying the names of my products, but saying that the transformation the product is bringing.
Good.
The clear message, basically, go to the point, not really round corners like,
It is this tool.
yeah,
using this expert.
yeah. And I think there's something that I've been doing that I should change. Having this European product, this international product, it's good to mention it, but it's not the first thing people want to hear.
No, it
And
means that it is expensive.
Yeah,
Whenever you say it's a European product,
yeah,
it's expensive.
yeah, true. So basically, what I need, it's basically how it's going to change.
Yes. Their lives.
Yeah. What basically do I get after?
If I send my people to you,
Yeah.
what is the benefit to
The
me?
benefit, definitely. That is something. Other things of qualified trainers.
That can come later.
Later, yeah. It's later stages.
Yeah.
Once just
Once you have the cell.
I think it's just you hook someone interested to feel like I want this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you want to buy a shoes, you're buying it for a purpose. You want to go to a wedding,
Yeah.
and you want to look good,
Yeah.
or you want to go to an interview, and you want to impress your prospective employer.
Yeah.
You have a reason for buying anything. Women buy clothes because they want to look good in a wedding that
Yeah.
they're going to,
Yeah.
or a party that they're going to.
Yeah. Yeah. True. I see.
Yeah, she wants to look Cinderella.
And and I, that's what I was going to mention. I think people like examples. Like I remember you mentioned, if I say Cristiano Ronaldo or this star
Bought this.
bought this shoe, or is using the same phone to create the content. Harish is using the same phone to create the same content that is going viral
Yeah.
on different. Yeah. I think that's the things I've got from this conversation.
It
Yeah.
Let's work together.
Yeah.
Let's have another meeting.
Definitely.
And I need to understand your product
Yeah.
and your services better for me to be able to assist you better.
True. I think some of the next steps. I think we can schedule a meeting. I'm a country manager of the company.
Okay.
So the owner is a German and he's in Germany.
Okay.
But we can do another meeting basically with
Yeah.
my line manager to understand how you do.
Yeah.
Then we can see
But
how best.
before
we can
that,
work
I want you to to show me what your product does, what it is,
together. Okay.
so that I can understand the transformation is going to generate.
Yeah.
Because, as I said, before and after is what everything
Okay.
people are buying.
So what I'll do, I think I have your email.
Yeah.
I can send you some. We have a brochure that I can send to you, and I can send you some emails I've been sending to people.
Yeah. And let me look at them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because we need to change the wording, the messaging that you are communicating with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know if you can stop the camera, but
In every story, there needs to be a conflict. What's the conflict in Lion King?
The conflict in Lion King is that a new prince is born, and there's Scar who's not happy about the newborn because he's gonna take over the crown as a king when he grows older.
Yeah, so Simba, Mufasa, the current king, gives birth to a new, the pride gives birth to Simba, who's going to be the future prince, future king. He's announced as the prince. They take him to the rock, display him to the jungle kingdom, and there's one person who's unhappy about this situation.
Yes.
And that's Scarface.
Yes.
And with every villain characters, they have a deformity. And Scarface is not only the name, but also he has a huge scar on his face.
Yes.
Yeah. And so and that tension, that jealousy, leads Scarface to plan the downfall of Mufasa.
Yeah.
And Simba. Mufasa tells Simba, "Don't go to the graveyard, the elephant graveyard. Never go there."
Yeah.
And as soon as you tell a child, "Never go there," that's the first thing that they want to do.
They're curious. They're curious.
Yeah. And Scarface in the background hears this and says, "Simba, I'll take you there myself. I've been there many times. There is nothing scary. You let me know when you're ready." "Oh, I'm ready now," says Simba. And he takes him to the elephant graveyard. It's a trap. He has his hyena friends that are waiting to pounce on him. And when they're about to attack him, Mufasa comes and saves the day. But in the process, falls in a cliff, and while he's trying to climb up, and he sees Scarface and says, "Can you help me up?" What does Scarface do?
He dumps him.
Yeah. And he loses his grip and falls into the Death of Valley.
Yes.
And who blames himself for that tragedy?
Especially Simba, because he was prevented by his father not to go. Now he went, his father died.
Yes. And because of that, he's now disillusioned.
Yes.
He's in denial, that is a huge loss or a setback that drives him away from the pride. He's no longer fit to show his face to this pride. Out of shame, he goes into the wilderness.
Yes.
Away from the pride. And he's happy with his Pembe friend and the Kasuku friend and all that. He's enjoying himself, and then a catalyst appears in the form of his previous childhood girlfriend, Nala. And, they recognize each other, they fall in love, they have a short romance. And Nala then says, Simba, the pride is starving, the jungle is dying, the kingdom is crumbling. You need to come back. You are the rightful king. Scarface is starved, and his hyena friends are starving the jungle, the pride. We are barely surviving.
Yeah.
And Simba hears this and says, No, I'm happy here. I don't want to be a king. I don't want anything. I don't want to come there.
Yeah.
But, Nala says that I have no choice. I have to go because the pride is dependent on me. I'm the youngest, the most powerful. So I'm going there, but, I'm disappointed in you, Simba.
Yes.
Take the call and, bring him in. Yeah. She's disappointed in him. She leaves him, and so. Okay. Let me come and get. She leaves. Close the door. Close it. Yeah. She leaves him, and that makes Simba start thinking.
Yeah. It forces him to think.
It forces him to think. It forces him to make a decision. So that's the second summit. The loss and setback was the first summit. The second summit is now this lousy hero needs to be a true hero now. He has to make the decision to go and confront Scarface and his hyena crew.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so when he reaches there, he's ridiculed. Here comes the rightful king. Let's see how powerful he is. Let's see what he can do. And the hyenas attack him. Initially, he's losing, but then he finds the courage, fends them off, and then attacks. Scarface wins the day.
Yes.
And the pride is restored, the jungle is restored.
Yeah. And then he becomes a hero.
And the circle of life continues.
Yeah. As you give birth to a little baby, and then the same thing happens again.
Yeah.
Yes.
So again, it's so the win is the third summit. Restoring the pride, restoring the jungle balance, and all that is the third summit. So this is a tri-summit, storytelling formula. Is it something that you can use in your field?
Yes, very much.
How? How can you implement this in your work?
In my work, I can definitely implement this in my work as let's say every movement has a meaning.
Okay.
Yeah, every movement in dance.
So in choreography, in dance, every movement has a.
Yes.
So similar to the word the metamorphosis, you say that you're crawling first.
Yeah.
And then you had to you had to become a butterfly, and then you're flying.
Yes, and then we carry each other on our backs. Like someone is lying on my back, I'm carrying him on my back, and then somewhere in the middle there's a conflict in between because we do not understand each other. I want to get there, he wants to get there, and then we start fighting, and then we follow our own journey until the life brings us back together because we need each other,
Okay.
And every hand gesture, every word, every finger point
has to have a meaning. Like you said earlier about what was it again? We are dancing for the people. We're
Okay.
pleasing ourselves
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Our-
So
our-
you're dancing for the audience.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. The story is for the people. Like it might not. Of course, it pleases us because we're dancers. However, it might not please me, but I want to please. I want to
You
tell
are
a
an
story.
entertainer. You want to please the crowd.
Yes. So I believe this will definitely help my creation, my creative movement. As in, I really have to think about it more often. You see that's what happened, but it happened unconsciously. It happened unconsciously. Like I did have a story, but that's not
You
what
didn't
I
know
based.
you didn't know the meaning of it. You
Yes.
didn't know the structure of it.
Yeah, I did not know the structure of it, and I did not base off of that until I met you.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
it makes sense. It's clear now that I really have to. Yeah.
Okay. One thing you mentioned about every movement has gesture, every finger, every eye, blink has that is very common in the Eastern culture. You have the Bharatnatyam dances, or the Japanese dances, or the sumo dances, or all of them have every finger movement, every lip movement, every eye blink, every head turn has a meaning.
Yes, it
and
does.
it's one of the oldest and most well defined art is dance and music.
Yes.
When you go to an Indian or a Hindu or Eastern culture temple, all the columns, entrances are full with statues of dancers and
Yes.
musicians.
Yes.
Because that's the highest art form that humans have created, and it's the best to welcome somebody's important. So if a president visited you at your house, how would you entertain them?
By dancing and singing.
Yes.
Which is what's done mostly at the airport. There's always choreographies, people dancing when somebody comes to visit the country.
Yeah. Because that's the highest form of art that the humans have created, and it is also a very useful tool in elaborating on a story, giving it some movement rather than just using words. You're also using actions.
Actions, yes.
You're using movement. You're using music.
Yeah.
And in movies, music, apart from the moving images, you also have music to enhance the mood, to enhance the fear, the excitement, all these things. And Bollywood has a successful formula of using dance and music within the films.
Yes, yes, they do.
Yeah, and it's getting popular throughout the world. Not as well as Middle East, and now Western countries are also watching Bollywood.
Yeah, it's famous now.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad that I was able to teach you this Tri Summit. If you want to go into detail on this Tri Summit, then there is a 5 A's: the scene, suspense, within the just describing the scene. So if I was to describe a kitchen scene, then I would say it was 2004 April, English summer day. It was midday. The day was hot and bright, and the sunlight was shining onto the stainless steel kitchen utensils and kitchen cladding, which made the kitchen even brighter than the daylight outside because of the reflections of the sunlight. Then because it's a kitchen and it's a busy kitchen, you have to describe the noises
Yeah.
What sort of noises do you hear in a kitchen?
Mostly boiling.
Yeah, so cooking,
Yes.
gas firing,
Yeah.
then utensils
Yes.
banging,
Yeah.
and
Break.
people busy
Yeah.
and somebody chopping.
Yeah, or somebody breaking glasses.
Yeah. Utensils over, and then in the visuals you see, okay, there's the tall white with a white apron, the master chef with his master chef hat.
Yeah.
And he's visibly angry and telling off somebody. How many times have I told you this? Why don't you listen? And so there is that emotion. And because it's a kitchen, you also have to describe the smells, because every kitchen, food and smell go together. So this is an Indian kitchen, so it is smelling of spices, saffron, cloves, chili.
Yeah.
So that just in describing the scene, there's so much involved. Similarly, in every story, you need to have not only the scene, then you have to have the suspense, the stars, the speech, segue. So for every single element of the story, there are 3 levels of teaching.
Yes.
And I hear you're going to go to Germany to perform.
Yeah, to perform.
Okay, and is the dance based on a story or event or what?
The dance is actually based on let's say learning men in feminism.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically the theme is how does men perceive feminism in Rwanda? Do we cope with it? And basically saying the word feminism does not exist in the Kinyarwanda language. So the performance is about learning how we as men perceive feminism in Rwanda.
Okay, and is this a big issue in your culture, in the Rwandese culture?
Well, yeah, it's kind of challenging, and it's contradicting, like in
the
a
stereotype
way,
men.
Yeah, some men are okay with it. Some men are also against it. Even like, for example, when we talk about feminism, it straight up goes to women all of the time. They think we're talking about women power. However, I personally think that the dialogue is for men and women, because we believe men has power and women are somehow housewives. And sometimes culturally it's we brought up like that, we grew like that, we have seen our mothers at home and cooking meals and stuff, our mothers protecting
But I see, I've been living in Rwanda for nearly 2 months now, and I see women in the workplace as much as men. Is this a problem? Is this a current problem? Because I see more women in the workplace in Rwanda. Your parliament has the highest women representation.
Yeah.
Women are doing most of the sales in every shop, in every in every industry.
Yeah. Visually, yes. Like if you come and look at how everything is going, yes, it's
even on border. I see more women being being on borders than men.
Yeah, the equality is actually being put in action. However, but how does men see that? Are they happy with it? Do they not think the women are taking over? That's
okay. So that's there is still the society has to get adjusted to this new reality.
Yes. And also, was it there before? I mean, is it being brought by the Westerns, or did we have it before? Are we coping well with it? Me personally, yes, I'm coping well with it. But however, is it disturbing the homes? Is a woman does a woman now think that she cannot do certain things at home? Does she think that a man is supposed to do this at home and not do that at home? Does a woman, like it's all the study that we're doing, and it's going to be projected on stage in Germany for performances. And hopefully, if we come back as well, we'll be performing at L'Espace. It all
okay. They acquired all these skills on the streets
and then make them excellent workers in USA.
in foreign countries.
Yeah, foreign country. I heard about it a lot.
Yeah.
And many companies in USA.
Not only that, now that you talking about this immigrants, I went to Sweden just before coming here. Sorry, Norway.
Yeah, okay.
And in Norway, they have some vending machines for recycling.
Okay.
And all these immigrants, because they don't have, nobody's giving them jobs, they're just collecting all the rubbish from the streets, the cans, the plastic, and putting in the machine. The machine is giving them money.
Okay, okay. Okay, I see.
Because the local people don't want to do that.
Yeah.
These people are going to the beaches, they're going to the, to the shopping malls, they're going to the streets, collecting all this.
And they saw opportunities that the local one
couldn't see or didn't want to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So that is a strong thing that we can make our youngsters to learn about and to train them. Spotting opportunities, exploring opportunities, how to leverage those opportunities to make someone successful is trainable. I think you can agree with me on that part because we lived it.
Yes.
We lived it.
Yeah. And I was born in India, came to Nairobi at the age of 9 and went to UK at the age of 25. I've seen populations working in different ways in all 3 continents.
Okay.
Okay, now if we change gears, you are now 40 something.
Yeah.
What's your age, if you don't mind?
45.
You're 45.
Yes.
You are trained and educated in assessing businesses or something, and now you've shifted from that to coding.
To coding.
How did that come about?
Okay, when you're I started my career long before I studied economics in secondary school and even in university. So all of those trainings that we can get, and going from there, working for organizations like Care International, Handicap. I was doing monitoring and evaluation. So you can find many opportunities of learning how the society works, human behavior, how you can change human behavior by advocating, like GBV, gender-based violence. You can run an organization that can make people aware that GBV is there and set the solutions that can address to that problem. So those are theoretical things.
Yeah.
So when I went from there, learning trading, I started.
So trading meaning stock market.
Stock and the forex.
Okay.
I started thinking that I have many things that I have as ideas, but how to make them livable, like
monetize them, how to make them pay for your rent or pay for your expenses.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one thing that I saw, the way you can create and bring to life your idea is by coding. You can create a software or a platform, address an application that can address certain problem in the society to bring a solution by just taking your idea, coding them, and to see how those ideas can can be applied
Mm-hmm.
in creating solutions to the
Okay.
population. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm
Okay.
learning by doing it.
Okay, so it's not only about going to a course and then
Just leave it without any,
okay.
I
So you're
do-
learning on the job.
Yeah.
Most people fail by wanting to be perfect before they launch something. So perfect before I need my product to be
To
perfect.
be perfect.
I need
just
my service to be
to-
perfect,
yeah.
and then I will go to the market.
Yeah.
But that's a flawed mentality.
Mhm.
We did not start anything.
While we were being
While
good.
it- perfect.
Yeah, we all start and then learn on the job.
Yeah.
So you learn more by doing,
By doing.
not by studying.
No, not by studying.
Even-
I studied a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot say that I
Yeah,
studied
no,
a
no,
lot.
but again, it's just studying alone and not practicing it is pointless.
Yeah.
What is the point of having, a pot of knowledge
Without
that you cannot use,
you cannot use. Yeah.
or you don't use it?
That's why I said part of the solution that I think for me, I think many people, not only coders or people studied IT. I think people in general should study, but the basics, only the basics of coding, to be able to create something out of the ideas of the experience in life.
But also coding is
It's
becoming
solution.
easier. AI is becoming a very good aid.
Yeah.
I don't need to know the coding languages.
Yeah.
I can ask AI to do
You
it
can
for me.
prompt it. Yeah, you can prompt it. Okay, at that point you have to just to learn the basics of coding, to know what coding, what parts do what, and from there you will know how to prompt.
Okay,
the AI.
so prompting is a very important subject
Yeah.
in AI because you have to prompt it as if you are talking to a human being.
Yeah.
So let's say I'm doing music editing. Then I have to say to ChatGPT that you are a one-man band music editing team. You have to do the music synchronization, you have to do the dance synchronization, you have to do the light, you have to improve the lighting, you have to do this.
Yeah.
So all that comes into your prompt
You give
as if you are talking to an assistant,
Assistant,
to somebody who's going to do the task.
Yeah. Prior to the prompt, you just place it in that context.
Yeah.
You create the context, the good context. You give it the whole context, and after prompting, you see.
Yeah.
It will create it.
Yeah. If in data analytics they say rubbish in, rubbish out.
Did you study? Do you have a background in accountancy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not an accountant, but in business you have to know accounts.
Okay.
Because your accountant does your books,
Yeah.
and then you have to adjust it.
Yeah.
You have to tell him not like this, like that.
Yeah, you said it because it is a
accounting terminology. Okay.
Many accountants like to say rubbish in, rubbish out, garbage in, garbage out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it's with all data points.
Okay.
If your data is not is not specific, you're not going to get
anything. Okay.
If it is not debugged, it is not specific, it's not pure, then whatever you do with it.
One thing I want to point about the AI is like it is just it's a debugging. Like many people tend to say that AI will make people lazy, but I think it will not be like that because for using it, first of all you have to be knowledgeable about what you want to be to make it create.
I see it as a enabler. It's a tool.
Yeah.
It's similar to our mobile phones.
Yeah.
It's similar to social media. It is similar to internet.
Yeah.
We have become more productive using internet. We've educated more people using the internet than anything else. So AI is similar. It's another tool that human beings need to use,
Yeah.
and it's a much more powerful tool than any tools that we have used in the past. But it is still, end of the day, a tool.
It is a tool, and people should know how to use it, because
Yes, how to use it is also a skill. It's a skill that needs to be acquired.
it's a skill. And AI will never work or replace people.
Okay, no technology is going to replace human beings.
Yeah.
Okay, it may replace some, AI combined with robotics may replace a lot of repetitive jobs or repetitive tasks.
Yeah.
But even general AI will not be able to be emotional. It will not. It will not be able to.
To replicate
Selling. Convincing people.
No.
Communicating and storytelling and all these things are human, skills that will not be replaced pretty soon. And even AI is in its infancy at the moment. It will develop much. It will develop much further.
It will develop in other things to think fast and to create.
It's improving, and it's improving exponentially.
Yeah. So that's why I took that opportunity to use even AI in coding, and to learn fast and start to think how to create things or services that I knew that people need while I was working in my career.
Yeah.
I think that can help people, like how you can create a platform that can help those who are unbanked to be banked.
Okay, so is that an issue in Rwanda?
Yeah, it is an issue, and the gap is closing very fast because of this mobile Momo.
Okay.
Because many people can put and push the money easily.
Okay. But Momo is not counted as an accounting software. You can't take your Momo account to a bank and say, this is my credit worthiness.
I think we will come to that point that where Momo will even be able to give you a credit score.
Okay.
Because we have Mokash. Do you heard about Mokash?
No.
Mokash, it is a way of getting a loan from Momo.
Okay.
Yeah, you can apply.
Okay.
And you can get 10,000 francs.
Okay.
To 50,000, 7,000, even 1 million.
So microfinancing will take place using Momo data.
Yeah, it's already there. It's already there. So it's like Momo itself, Memtien, is like a bank.
It is at the moment. It's a transactional bank.
Yeah.
It is still limited. It doesn't allow you to do savings. It doesn't allow you to do transfers, international transfers.
Yeah, and I have this idea to create a platform where women selling vegetables, they can save their money.
Okay.
Collectively.
Also cooperative. Okay.
And they used to do it, but it is not formal. It is unstructured.
Okay.
Sometimes they end up losing their savings.
Yeah.
By one member who can steal.
Okay, the unbanked issue has been resolved by two major economies, China and India. I know the Indian case very well.
Yeah.
The Indian government forced banks to accept, people to open accounts without any deposits.
Okay.
Every citizen needed to have a bank account, whether they had money or not.
Okay.
Yeah. So that worked wondrous.
Okay.
And then all the benefits that the government was giving, food aid or medical aid or whatever aid, it would only go to somebody with an account. If you don't have an account, no benefit for you.
Okay. I understand now.
So and then people thought, okay, these are poor people. What are they going to do with these accounts?
This account.
And they were surprised that because now they have an account, they can do more business. They can travel more. They can do many things, and they started putting little savings,
Yeah.
little savings,
Mhm.
and you're talking about engaging nearly 400 to 500 million
That's a lot.
Indians
That's
into
a
the
lot.
banking system.
That's a lot.
And the other thing that they did innovative is that they used QR codes.
They know QR code now.
They even a vegetable stall woman would have a QR code, and you can pay with your phone.
Wow.
And the transaction fees up to 2,000 rupees or something is nothing.
Okay. Okay. So the access of on smartphones in India is more advanced than
Yes. Even
because,
European and Australian and Canadian, governments are using it because India has open sourced this, technology to any country that wants it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
If Rwanda wants to, adapt the UPI and the QR code
The QR
systems,
codes,
then
yeah.
it can adapt it. It doesn't have to be the government led; it can be private led as well.
Yeah, okay. 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 I see it because my platform, what I'm thinking of creating, it is in that sense of making the payments or contribution, that
Okay.
saving contribution,
Okay.
be able to be easy. Like because sometimes you can find someone in the cooperative, someone can have a smartphone and another will have a dumb phone. So the other one we have to push to Momo, like using USSD. It is an old technology, the old way, and there will be a discrepancy of.
And Momo is very complex. Like I used to use Safaricom in Nairobi.
Okay.
And you have to hashtag number blah 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 and then
Yeah.
something and all that.
Yeah, that's USSD.
Yeah, it's it's a lot of effort.
Yeah, yeah.
You need
You have
effortless.
You have to know those codes.
Yeah, it
first.
needs to become effortless.
Okay.
You need to try, and QR code allows you to do that because the adoption of smartphones is going to rise, and
Yeah.
smartphones are becoming cheaper.
Okay.
Because it's the technologies have a cost curve, declining cost curves. Wright's law says that every doubling of production equates to 25% reduction in cost.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's okay, now you be the
client.
the client, and I'll be the salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And Mr. Kamara.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you checked the car out on the website, and you've made the effort to come down here.
Yeah.
Why? I'm curious.
Yeah.
Why you chose this twin cab?
Yeah.
In a Toyota twin cab, it's not the cheapest.
Yeah.
And it's what are you going to use it for, and why this particular car?
I happen to be in construction, and I have many sites across the country, so it's easier for me to carry equipment and materials that I'll use to sites.
Okay, and it can also carry 5 people as well.
Yeah.
So you're gonna use it for family as well as for work.
Yeah.
Okay. And why this model? Why this car?
I happen to like Toyotas because they are much reliable. They are strong. They last a long time.
Yes,
that's why I went for the Toyota.
They are virtually indestructible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay, you're using it for both business and for family.
Family, yeah.
Kevin, since you've shown an interest in this car, I've had 3 more clients, but you are the first one to turn up in person.
Yeah.
So there's a queue of 3 people.
Yeah.
Why should I sell this car to you and not the other 2?
I mean, I arrived here first, so it's
I
either.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And but I, you know, okay. What should I? What can you do for me to allow you to jump the queue?
I can pay now, if.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope you're not gonna ask me discounts.
But because we are friends and I arrived early, could you do something for me? A small discount?
I'm glad that you use the word small.
Yeah.
You're serious. It shows me you're serious in buying this, and you're serious to jump the queue.
Yeah.
Okay. I cannot do a discount on the price, but I can give you a full tank, so that you'll get 500 miles complimentary of Mr. Dabasia.
Yeah.
The full tank will give you 500 miles.
Free of charge?
Yes. No. I'll make sure that when you receive your vehicle,
the
tank is full.
Yeah.
It holds 80 liters, and it will be full.
Yeah.
That's the best I can do.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Can we shake on it?
Yeah, shake on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So this was, because we are doing role play, and there is a good way of selling and a bad way of selling a car.
Yeah.
And because you've taught me what was a good way, and I've taught you what is my good way. Is there something that you can learn or implement from what we just did?
Yeah.
What did I do?
I mean,
different from what you do.
I usually approach that matter with trying to reduce the price, but you didn't reduce the price. You shifted the conversation from trying to give him a small discount, although he came early and came before everyone else, and he put in effort to try and skip the queue. And you didn't go it by reducing. You didn't go about it by reducing price, but giving him benefits.
I made him feel important by allowing him to jump a queue, but on a condition.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I do something for you, you do something for me. Yeah. And we also created scarcity. And urgency by telling him, okay, now you are here. There are 3 people waiting in the queue. If you want to jump the queue, what can you do for me?
Yeah.
And again, by the person who asks the question is the one who is in control.
Yeah.
Yeah. In a sales conversation, the person who's asking the question is in control. If your customer is asking the question, what price can you do for me? Can you put in the insurance? Can you put in the full tank? If they are doing the asking and you're doing the justifying, they are in control.
Yeah.
And in all negotiations, it's your enemies before you shake hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to see him up there. You don't have to see him down here. You just, why don't you see him eye to eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're looking at each other eye to eye, you can read the person's body language.
Yeah.
I can, from your body language, I can see whether you're keen, how interested you are in.
Yeah.
And the reason why I asked you, what are you using it for?
Yeah.
Why this expensive car?
Yeah.
And you did the justifying, you did the selling.
Yeah. I literally sold it to myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
By me asking you the questions, leading questions, you're selling it to yourself.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why expensive?
Yeah.
What are you going to use it for?
Yeah. Would you say having the leverage of saying no in a negotiation is important, or?
Okay. Yes. You can say, don't say no to the purchase. Say no to the discount. Say no to the
Yeah.
added services.
Yeah.
Say no to floor mats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't kill the
Yeah.
sale. Just kill the items that he's
Yeah.
asking for.
Yeah.
Kill the discount.
Yeah.
Kill the full tank. Kill something else. Kill the free insurance.
Yeah.
Kill everything else, but not the sale.
Yeah. Do you think giving discounts reduces the value of the product, or it just makes it more accessible?
Okay. In my experience, the customer who haggles the hardest,
Yeah.
for them it becomes a game of tug of war.
Yeah.
They want to see how far they can drag you down.
Yeah.
And taking you down to 10-15% discount, they think they've achieved their goal and they don't need to buy the car now.
Yeah. So their goal is to simply make it difficult for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've won the battle, not the war.
Yeah.
They can win the war somewhere else.
Yeah.
The war, winning the war is getting the car. But
Yeah.
by haggling you down, they've won the battle.
Yeah. Which is why they don't buy after that.
Yes. But also, most of them who haggle, they were interested in just the price.
Yeah.
They were not interested. They
The
were not
product.
that keen on, like you were keen on buying this car.
Yeah.
You are keen on using it for business and for family.
Yeah.
They didn't have those,
Motives. Yeah.
Their motive was the lowest price that they
Yeah.
can take Kevin Kamara to.
Yeah.
And then escaping with an excuse, oh, let me talk to my wife before purchasing it, or let me, I need to talk to my boss, or blah blah blah. So they find excuses to, not complete on the sale.
Okay. What's your advice to reducing those kinds of customers?
Okay. I used to, in my construction company, I used to force them to do certain things before I could give them a price.
Yeah.
So I would have, 10 people calling me and saying, Harish, we've been given your number by so and so. We would like you to come and do our extension. Can you come and, survey it and give us a price? And and I would say, I would love to do that.
Yeah.
But before that, is it possible for you to come and, see one of the jobs that I'm working on, so that you can judge for yourself the workmanship?
Yeah.
And meet at least one of my previous clients.
Yeah.
Before we can proceed, before we can talk about price.
Yeah.
And the 8 out of 10 people will say, oh no, I just wanted a price. Oh no, I don't have time. Oh no, blah blah blah. And they'll disqualify themselves from the equation.
Yeah.
And the two that turn up on the on site and meet my client, one of them doesn't even ask for the price.
Yeah.
They says, Harish, your previous client Sunita gave us flying reviews about you. She liked the way that you put that additional roof light.
Yeah.
That wasn't part of the contract, and you didn't charge them for it. She's talking very highly of you.
Yeah.
We would like you to start our work. No price is, they want me to start.
Yeah.
When can you start, Mr. Dabasia?
Yeah.
No price, no nothing.
Yeah.
That person's job, I will accept it straight away. I'll send people on site, and we will, do the negotiations later. And then there will be one guy who would, of the two, one guy would say, okay, now can you come and do the survey and give us a price?
Yeah.
So I would work on I'll go and do a survey, work on the price.
Yeah.
And while doing survey, I will also understand what is the motive behind,
Yeah.
behind the construction. Is it they need more room? Is it that they want a bigger kitchen? What is it that they want to do? So I'll understand their motive behind the build.
Yeah.
And so and once the price is ready, I don't email it, I don't text it, I don't fax it, nothing.
Invoice it.
No. Once the quotation is ready, I invite them back to my office.
So they don't get it on message or email, they just have to come back again?
Yes.
Yeah.
They have to come and see me at my office to receive the price. And when I present it to them, I will explain the price and why.
Yeah.
And what are the things that were not included in the
quotation,
that you are still going to do, or what you're not going to do, or why, so I will explain it before I hand it over to them.
Yeah.
And when I'm handing it over, I'll have eye contact with that person and say, now that I have explained the price to you, you've now received it.
Yeah.
What's your decision?
Yeah.
I'll be straight.
Yeah.
What's your decision? Oh, Harish, this price is too high.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I would not argue. But in most cases, 50% of the times, when I ask this question, what do you think of it?
Yeah.
It will be a thumbs up.
Yeah.
We like the price. We like that your previous clients gave you access to the property.
Yeah.
They've spoken ravingly about you.
Yeah.
And yes, let's
do it.
When can you start? So from 2 people that arrive on site and meet my clients, I get 1.5 jobs.
Yeah.
And that was the best thing I did. I created a filter system to avoid time wasters, people who just wanted a price.
Yeah.
And is there something that you can do in your car salesman like this?
Yeah.
I did this for the construction industry. Is there something similar? Can you set up a system similar to this with your car salesman?
Yes.
Your car dealership?
Yeah.
So they're supposed to, you need to give them a call and say, okay, can you talk to my previous client, Jacob, so and so.
Yeah.
He bought a pickup like you, that you're interested.
Yeah.
Get his feedback before we can discuss price.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's important to do that?
It creates a more trust, and it moves the focus from the price to more about the value they are getting.
True.
Yeah.
If your customers are, are willing to talk about you, then they're definitely happy about the sale.
Yeah.
The purchase.
Yeah.
And they like you as a salesman.
Yeah.
And so that validates you as a profession.
Yeah.
As a professional person.
Yeah.
And it makes the sale much easier.
Mm.
And once they do that, they will definitely come to you. That lead is now qualified lead.
Yeah.
People phoning you and sending you messages, they're unqualified leads.
Yeah. How important is doing after sales services for clients, especially like giving them? Most people give gifts like sweaters, hats. What do you think about experiences like taking your clients to tennis courts?
Okay, I think once the sale is done, you want to build friendship with that customer. And giving them hats or jumpers is not going to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Make connections. It makes them feel good that they've got something, but it's not. You want repeat business. You want repeat clients. You want your clients to become your friends, and not only friends, they need to become your fans. They
Yeah.
need to start marketing you. Okay, it's a very good question that enduring businesses follow systems, processes, and frameworks. Why are they important? Is because when a business needs to scale, if all the knowledge is in one man's brain, then the 1,000 staff are dependent on him. And can one man be able to attend to 1,000 people? He can't. What he has in his brain, he needs to put it on paper. He needs to create a framework, a structure, a system that then he teaches to his managers. For 1,000 people, he will have maybe 100 managers. Once the managers learn it, they pass it on to the sub-managers and things like that. And that way, everybody is following the same script. Everybody is following the same system. And once you systemize something, your efficiency, your productivity increases exponentially. But it is a very hard thing to do. There was an incident where Chipotle chicken or something, one of these big, fast foods, instead of saying, thank you at the end of a transaction, they changed it and said, it was my pleasure. So instead of saying thank you, once they've served the customer and they've received the payment and goods and whatnot, they said they just wanted to change it to it's my pleasure. And it took them 4 years to implement this one single change. That's how difficult, taking an idea from the owner to a marketing suite to the shops, and to the shops to the staff in the shop. It's not an easy thing to do, but it can be done, and but it only you have a system to implement it. So this was a very small change. We are talking about complex changes. Then things will fall apart if you don't have a system. Yes, if you scale too fast and don't train enough people, then you'll collapse much faster. There was an incident where I spoke to a client a week ago. He said that there were a startup of 6 people. They built the whole thing and company, and they got funding of $2 million for that project. And that team went from 6 to 60, and the decision making slowed down. What they could decide among themselves, in the 6 of them, and get things done, within minutes and within hours, was now taking days and weeks. And they blew the $2 million within 16 months. By bloating, making the team too big. Instead of making your team big, make your team lean. There was an example where you did an interview, Kevin Karama, of that Caucasian gentleman who went from 8 staff to 3 using AI.
Sure.
Yes. He reduced his staff count from a team of 8 to 3 and replaced the 5 people with AI. His turnover and his profit doubled.
So your advice would be, instead of scaling it more people, scale it to investing that money in AI?
Into technology, it's easier to, it's much harder to teach and train people. Yes, there are things that only humans can do, that you keep it to that. But whatever that a machine can do, you should make the machine do it. Because you know, machines don't get tired, don't need to go for a break.
You get it?
Yeah. And this new age of AI and robotics is going to make labor so abundant and so cheap. You know, it's going to, you know, turn the current economic model upside down. And whoever dominates that will be that company, and that person will be the richest person that throughout history of mankind.
Okay, or as you said, or America, or yes, or I do poultry farming as a side thing. I have other things I do. I have a side job I do. I play tennis, and then after in the weekends I go to do some works on my family. So, are reflecting on our poultry farming, or in our country, many people, if you say you're doing farming, they say farming is for people who are not educated.
Okay, so you know.
But as I have studied our statistics, or there is a quote we have: if you don't count, you don't count. So where the world is going, we have to do things as a business. Many people do like poultry farming. It's like a
hobby.
Yes, a simple thing you can do at home. Chicken can have eggs. You can do omelets, but it's a business you can do. Not only like raising eggs, you can do it for meats, because nowadays they have said in Rwanda our population is boosting up.
Yeah, it's growing. You're a young population and it's growing fast.
Yes. Okay. Many people used to rely on cow meats.
Okay.
But someone used to say, let's see how the cow can be produced, things, and then they have said, or to get a cow from a baby cow up to a cow that can
be slaughtered.
Yes. It can take like 2 years.
Okay.
So that means the population need meats, and you don't have enough cows. So someone said the only thing you can do is to cover the gap. To cover the gap, you have to implement other stuff to eat.
Okay.
There is chicken, there is fish, but let me focus on chickens. So chickens we can do our broilers for meats, and in 42 days you can have like our
from
brooding, yes, from a chick
to being taken to a slaughterhouse in 42 days.
Yes, 42 days.
Okay.
Because our due to the feeding and everything they do for the chicken, it have like the average weight. It have like 1.7 kgs.
Okay.
And that's a perfect.
Okay.
That's a perfect one to do in the market. So as realizing that, we have to start. So for me, let me give you a short story to what driven me to poultry farming. I used like my parents bought like 5 chickens.
Okay. So you had chickens before when you started?
Yes.
Okay.
I used to buy 5 chickens.
Okay.
Just to be at home, just to have like
pets.
Yes, pets at home.
Okay.
And then we went at school, and then when we came back, the chickens laid eggs. They're doing hatching, and then they developed little chicks. And then after we came back from school, we found out like we have like more than 40 chickens, and I was like, this can happen. And then we have it, or there was like diseases coming up, but we're doing it as a hobby. And then later on, our neighbor, who went to see him, and then he said, I have someone, they brought me chicks. I bought a chick which is 1 month old, and then I have it here. After like 3 months, I'll be having like eggs. I can do it for meat purpose. I was like, let me just try. And then I told my father, yes, I'm here. I finished the university. I don't have nothing to do. Just you can buy like 30 chicks, and then let's try and see what we can do. And then they bring up like 30 chicks, and then I was home doing chores and everything, and then
So you're getting your hands dirty.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
But many of my friends, if I go and say to them, I'm going to do this and this, they would say no. But for me, I say I'm not doing anything, so I'm just home. Let me try something new.
Okay, so you decided that instead of waiting for an opportunity to come to you,
Yes.
you are going to take this opportunity that is already at home.
Yes. And then after later on, my brother called me on my phone and say, talk to that person, he has a job for you. And then I went, I did an interview, I did everything. I was realizing I was here raising chickens. It's been 2 months staying with the chickens, and then I went away. What can I do? Who will be taking care of those chickens?
Okay, so you're attached to them.
And then I said, maybe this is an opportunity for me to have a job, to save money. I don't want to do flashy things, or maybe this is an opportunity for me to grow. And then I sat on the table with my father, and then I say, what can I do? And then he says, we have a place here, home in the backyard.
Oh, so you have a big backyard?
Not too big.
Okay.
But he said, those houses, nothing you're doing it within 2 days. So you can take the place, you can make some simple setups, and then see what we can do. And then I was like, we need money to do some setups, or we need to bring chicks, we need feedings, we need many things. And he said to me, like, what you can do. That time was like last year, it was like September, mid-September. And then he says, you have to do step by step. You have to do the setup within the house, and then you have to bring the feeders, drinkers, or you have to know where you can buy feeds, because as you're saying it as a business, you need to do it professional.
Okay, but now that you have your chicken set up and everything, how are you selling your produce? So the eggs and the chicken, how are you selling it? Who are you selling it to? And how talk me through the process of you picking the eggs. Where are you taking them?
My eggs are, my mom has like a simple shop.
Okay, so it's there is a family shop that sells this eggs. Okay.
Yes. It's because I'm starting up. I cannot do everything on my own, so they have to help me.
So there was a shop before, or she has created just for this eggs?
No, there was a shop before.
Okay.
She had a shop.
Okay, so she's, she used to sell. She sells grocery. What does she sell?
Groceries.
Okay, so this egg is something that she would buy from outside. Now she's using your eggs.
Yes, that's
okay.
it. That's it.
Okay, and what about the meat?
What about the meat? So it depends, because I have the chickens that lay eggs, and then I have the others for meats. So sometimes for meats, my neighbors come and hit me and say, can you give me a chicken?
Okay, so you sell them live.
Yeah.
Okay, and people do their slaughtering.
Yes.
Okay.
It depends. If you want, I have a guy who can do it for you, and then you can do it.
Okay. Now, okay. Is there a way you can, you are an IT literate person. You are, you are an educated man. Is there a way you can, document what you do to create a personal brand around poultry farming?
Yes, I can.
And share you going to pick the eggs. Take a video. Just press the red button. Put a camera somewhere. Start recording it. Once that let's show the process that is involved in the rearing of chicken, harvesting of eggs,
yes, I can do
and everything. And the reason why we are saying this is because instead of being dependent on wholesale values, or you could create a personal brand, and and using your personal brand, you could approach customers directly, remove the middleman,
Yes.
and charge premium prices for a premium produce.
Yes.
That way, and we could all add another business model onto it, and that is, you teach other people how to do it.
Yes.
So there are lots of people who want to go into poultry farming. They've been dreaming about it, but they don't know the steps. You can show them the steps. You don't have to be a genius. You just need to be, a year, 2 years ahead of them, and tell them what difficulties you faced in your journey, what they can avoid, how they can avoid it. If there is a feed issue, or is there their chickens are not growing, or they're not laying eggs, or whatever industry problems you are having.
Yes.
You start sharing that, how you dealt with it, how they can deal with it, and that way and once you do that, you can charge for the teaching. You're comfortable with Zoom calls, you're comfortable with recording, you're comfortable with maybe you may have to learn how to edit your videos or whatever, but posting it on social media, you're consuming social media anyway every day, so you're creating a social media brand, social media awareness campaign on your industry, how other people could benefit from your experience. And I believe eventually that will supersede your income from your poultry. Your poultry will become a byproduct,
Yes.
and teaching will become the main product. And because of your education background, because of your IT background, I think you can do this much better than most people are doing it.
Yes, okay.
And there must be some, poultry related poultry champions around the world.
Yes.
Learn from them. You're not going to create a new wheel. You're just going to copy it and give it an African context.
So AI prompting, it's not about the results. It's about what are you going to give before the result. So for example, I want to make sure that someone will accept my offer.
Okay.
So before making that prompt in the AI, it's better to understand what will be the key in my prompt. First of all, it's offer related to, for example, you want to compete. Let's take an example, small one. You have a tender. You want to compete with this tender and won the tender. So the tender is about supplying computers anywhere.
Yeah.
So the first thing is to know the description of that tender, and also if, for example, it's about a tender of 15 computers, it's better to mention in your prompt the tender will be with 15 computers. One computer will be having like a
printer, a modem,
yes,
all the accessories that will go with the computer.
Yes, and also the price.
Okay.
You remember to mention the price in your prompt. This will help AI or ChatGPT or Copilot to give you the good result.
Okay.
And also the mistake we make, most of us, it's to just say, ChatGPT, give me five examples of a business plan, for example.
Okay.
The ChatGPT cannot know
what
is the business plan.
The business plan is for which industry,
yes, which
or
industry,
which business,
and
what is the business model behind it.
Yes, of course. But when you say, please, ChatGPT, I have been working on this project, and I need to get a business plan of this project. It is based on, for example, agriculture. It will have implementation of 4 years. The project will be based on this location, and the total cost will be this. ChatGPT will give you, or any AI tool will give you the good structured business plan.
Okay.
So on my side, I think that will be the good way. So just in simple way, it's just to think, what are you going to ask? And what is the information, the key one, the key information I'm going to ask this AI tool.
Yeah. Like we use it for video editing. If I was to prompt ChatGPT to do a video editing, you know, to do video editing for what we are going to do today, then I have to say that you are a one-man band video editing suite, or team. You will need to do the prompts, you will need to do the captions, you will need to do the thumbnails, you will need to do this, you will need to do that. Like I would explain it to a human being is how I would explain it to the ChatGPT.
Of course.
You know, if I was to have an assistant and I want her to do this stuff, then I have to explain what she needs to do. For me to receive the results that, you know, that will be satisfactory.
Yes, of course. And also, I think the way of prompting, it can be when you are sitting with your colleagues, as you said, you first need to explain. But the difference with ChatGPT, how are you going to explain this? Or another AI tools? Is these things very good or is bad? When you provide bad prompt,
it will give you rubbish result.
Yes.
Rubbish input, rubbish output.
Yes, of course. Good example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you don't know how to you know, prompt AI, then the results will not, you know, will not be effective. They'll not be good.
Yes, of course. And also about this AI tools, I can even mention we have a company which is providing stock management
software.
Okay.
And you want to use AI in that?
Yes.
Okay.
We have already implemented AI in that.
Okay.
So, as you know, it's like a POS. That software, it's like POS.
Okay.
So the software can suggest you, okay, you have this stock. For example, 5 iPhone 13 in your stock, and you have another iPhone 15, or you have Samsung in your stock. So this AI will suggest you, basing on the sales, you have 50% remaining in your stock of iPhone 13.
Because it has previous data, okay, last month you sold 50 units.
Yes, of
and
course.
now you only have 5 in stock, so you
Yes.
need to order more.
Yes. It's like not in-app notification. It will give you in-app notification. For this product, you have 50% remaining in your stock, and this is the favorite or trending product.
This has sold more.
Yes.
This is a hot selling
and also,
item.
if you have a big company, you can even track in your employers who is best performing.
Okay, so it can also track who is selling more.
Yes.
And who is not, or who is performing and who is not performing.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
And also try to predict what will be the stock for next month. For example, we try to build something that can be small and easy to use, but with a good AI
backbone.
Yes, backbone.
Thank you. I've forgotten your name.
Dallas.
Okay. Thank you, Dallas, for coming down.
Thank you for hosting me here.
Yeah, and this is our second meeting. We discussed a number of things in the first meeting. I want you to tell me 2 things that you learned from me and have implemented on.
Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart. According to the previous conversation we had, I have gotten a very big idea from it and good approach from it. For example, first one I can say, the strategy I used from beginning of my business and where business is now, I have seen it is very difficult to do more than what I have done if I keep still.
Okay, so you've come to a limit.
Yes, like limit of.
So there is a ceiling that you can't go beyond.
Yes, you can't go. But you see, usually even what is amazing is you find opportunity. But once you are putting it in that same strategy, profit is still same like one you have been making last year.
Okay, so we are coming to an end of 2025. You learned a few things. What are you going to implement in 2026? How is 2026 going to be different for you?
First of all, it is a new strategy as like a new year.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so New Year's resolution,
yeah,
New Year's strategy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only that, as we discussed, I was a person who used to be very afraid of camera, but now I'm looking at it and there's no problem having it, which means this 2026, I have something I can share to people according to experience in their businesses. I have many things to give to the people, as even you say that more you give, the more you get as well.
Yeah.
And I've been very close with your wife that you don't tell anybody how things works, how my business works and whatever. But according to the idea you told me, now I'm going to change that. And in 2026, I come with 40 camera as well. I've been doing it.
I'm glad you are brave enough to face your fear and overcome it. First time we spoke, you said no cameras, please. I'm afraid of cameras. And one of the reasons why you used was that I get a lot of negative feedback. So a lot of people procrastinate going on camera because they feel, what is my family going to say about me? What is my father going to say about me? What is my wife going to say about me? What is my children going to think about me? Nobody cares. And as long as you are making money, they'll all think good about it.
Yeah, at the end to justify the money.
Yeah, so it was a fear that was up here. It didn't exist in reality. You overcome it by just changing your thoughts on it, changing the values you attach to it. Before you attach the value of criticism, now you are attaching the value of creating, generating sales and generating marketing, generating revenue. You're using it as a tool. So that's one thing. You mentioned there were 3 things that you learned. Continue. Sorry for disturbing.
Second things I learned, it was referred to an example of like if somebody want to give you a gift, you have right to take it or not take it.
Okay, so it is up to the receiver to accept the gift or reject it. Okay?
Yes.
And in what context did I say this?
In the context, it was about I told you that I fear camera because of some people come and just drop bad comments like, your voice is not to be taken out or whatever. So what you told me is, take it as a gift. But this gift of that comment, you are the one who have to donate and say, is it gift I can take? Or I don't need to take it. If I don't take it, it will be kept for somebody who gave me that gift. But if I take it,
it becomes yours.
It becomes mine. So that was a second notch I got from it. Yes.
Yeah. So this was in the context of criticism. So if somebody criticizes you and says you're a donkey, you don't know nothing, you're stupid, it is up to you as the receiver to accept it. Am I a donkey? Do I have big ears? Do I have a tail? No, I don't. You can keep your criticism to yourself. Thank you. I don't need it. Yeah?
Yeah.
So, okay, that's the second thing. Now, let's go to the final one.
Yeah. The third one was about, let me say it's like a bad strategy. I was thinking, I will be behind of the scene and I will brand my company. But I'm not going to brand myself.
Okay, so you thought as a way of hiding, you were using your company brand so that you don't have to show your face.
Yes. My company work, but mine I don't need to.
At the end of the day, you are doing the work, but you're using the company logo, company brand, so that you don't have to be seen. You can hide behind it. Okay, and how and how did it work?
Yeah, with that one, you gave me very, very good ideas, and even when I went home, I get deeper and analyze it. We took, I think, 4 examples.
Yeah. So personal brands is going to be the thing in 2026. This trend has started a long while ago. There was a success story that I read just recently, I think today, where a personal brand soap that was designed for cirrhosis. It's a skin condition that you get, irritative skin and all that. So the soap is called Dr. Soap, and the husband and wife promoted this so heavily, and it just got acquired by Procter and Gamble, because they had another soap that is doing the same thing, so they bought it for 1.5 billion, and that would not happen if it wasn't the personal story of this doctor. This, he used to suffer from psoriasis, and every time he used any soap, he would document it. Oh, because I used, Dove, this is what happened. Because I used Lux, this is what happened. When I use this is what happens. And there was no solution in the market. He came up with a solution and said, I used to do, look, my skin is so great. I'm using this for this many days, and all my blemishes have disappeared. He had overwhelming evidence of it working. And that's the reason why he could charge 10 times. A normal soap bar is $1, and he was charging around $10. And that's why he got bought up by Unilever or Procter and Gamble, one of the big two. I think it was Unilever or Procter and Gamble, one of them bought it. So this was a David and Goliath story.
Yeah.
Procter and Gamble or Unilever, they are the Goliath.
Yes, yeah.
And this guy from nowhere, because he was eating into the market of Procter and Gamble, they bought him over.
So that they can have.
And that is the power of personal brand. So personal brands, and you look at Cristiano Ronaldo, one player has 660 million subscribers. More than the whole of the football league put together is less than 200 million. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, has 3 times more subscribers than Apple. And Apple is doing promotions and marketing and everything every day. And Tim Cook does nothing. He's a very reserved, he's a very introvert guy. He hardly posts. And even the posts that are on his channel are mostly Apple launch related, not his personal. He doesn't talk about his family. He doesn't talk about his his eating habits or anything. So even for Apple, a personal brand is more relevant than why should we be any different? If for football, Cristiano Ronaldo is a better ambassador than Manchester United or Real Madrid or whatever, for your own product, for your own services, there is no better ambassador there is no better sales and marketing person than you. And they'll connect more to you than your brand, than your company brand. Because a company is not a person. The company has no eating habits. The company has no, lifestyle choices. You do. And that's why people connect to you. Because you are a human being. Tim Cook is a human being. That's why they connect to him, not to the Apple brand. So personal brand is going to be the next big thing that is going to blow out in 2026. If you don't have a personal brand strategy, then you'll be left behind. And if you need any help on that, we can help you at B2A system. You also delayed the launch of your products.
Yes.
Why?
I wanted to make it perfect, like 100%. But that perfection, I'm trying.
Okay, what is the product? Tell the audience what the product is
um,
and why you delayed it.
Yeah, I have a product called Booker.life. It is a marketplace that provide accommodation to worker, renter, photographer, spa, massage, and manpowers and skilled laborers. Yeah, and
It's a lot of things.
Yeah, it's a lot of things.
In one platform.
Yeah, in one platform.
One website.
Yes.
Okay.
We dread to launch it because we wanted to make it perfect. But the issues with, according to the correction I got in from you, was, are you making it perfect for who? You are not a client, you are a provider. Where are you getting the ideas for what the client will need? If you don't launch and the client gives you the reviews that maybe this one is not working good, this one is not working good, then you collect. How are you going to position yourself as the producer?
As a client.
Yes, as a client,
Yeah.
and also act as a producer, which means I'm making my brain to overthink while living is a long door.
Yeah, so a classic example is Apple launched Apple One. Apple One was an inferior product. iPhone 17. It took them 17 years to get to iPhone 17. And you want to get to iPhone 17 from day one. That doesn't work. And that all from your own little brain. You can launch it, do a beta testing with 500 or 1,000 people, and they'll give you the feedback. Oh, this works for me. This doesn't work. Oh, this one has this glitch. This has this problem. Oh, whenever I'm booking an accommodation, I don't see this or I don't see that. That's a far superior. You will be able to make a far superior product much faster by doing this. And if you build something that is perfect in your brain and you go take it to market and the market spits at it, what are you going to do? Yeah?
I'm gonna use that strategy you told me. I will look for what the client are saying. I see what we can create. So I see even what can fit, because other things is, I don't think like anything client tell you have to do it.
No, you have to accept it or reject it. Okay, this guy is complaining about, no sleepers in my apartments. Sorry, we are not a 5-star. We can't provide sleepers for you. You don't have to take that feedback, because that's not the level of service that you are charging or providing. This is just an example, but every price point has a service level. Somebody who is paying 3-star cannot expect to get sleepers in his bedroom.
Yeah. Or like the breakfast they might provide on the 5-star hotel. If you come and expect it,
it will be a continental breakfast.
Bed and breakfast served.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Which means you have to vary how much you are paying according to the services you are receiving.
No. If people deliberately chose 3-star because they wanted it to save money, or they didn't have the money to pay for a 5-star. So if they have paid 3-star money and expecting 5-star service, there is some mismatch. There is a mismatch of expectations, and you don't have to entertain that.
That is also the reason I got in from you by that day. Yes. Was you know, we took an example for the phone, bargaining of the phone. I think if you're okay, you can share to my viewers so they understand.
Okay, can I have that phone? You're going to you're going to be the customer that wants to buy this phone. Yeah. And you know, so, and you like haggling, you like discounts.
Much.
Yeah. And I will try and sell it to you without giving you a discount. Let's do this role play. Okay.
What's the offer of how much you charge this phone? I want it.
Dallas, I have many more phones. What is the reason why you're choosing this most expensive one?
According to what I have seen from the catalog, the storage, the way it's working, even the recommendation from the people who have been using it, and even to the what I want to do, because I want to be storing my video as a content creator. So, and some of them are big, so this phone I think can fit. That's why I'm very interested on it.
True. It is one of the best in the range, and I like your taste. I like that you're using it for business. In business, you know, you want something that is reliable, that won't break, that won't, you know, run out of storage very quickly. It's a very good choice. Yeah. So, but I'm also glad that you're not using the D word, the discount. This is one piece I have in the store. I have 3 clients waiting.
No, please, I need a discount. I need a discount, please. Because the person who gave me, the one who bought it last time from you, so he told me how much he bought it, and I think there is no long time passed. So I think you have to try and give me a discount. I will do even a recommendation for many people as well, so that they can come.
Thank you for the recommendations, but as I told you, I have 3 customers waiting. You tell me why I should sell it to you now, without a discount.
Yeah, I need
If
it.
you need it, it is here, and because you are here face to face, I'm willing to give it to you compared to the 3 interested parties. They did not bother.
How much you want to charge me for this?
The original price is 700. You and I have agreed to 500. This is the deal now. If you leave now, that deal is gone, and I'll sell it to somebody else.
Sir, please have 400.
I'm afraid no deal here. Please come. You can come back when you have the money.
I really needed it. I really need it. Sir, nothing you can do on it. Maybe try go down small.
You're trying very hard, and I'm not going to entertain it.
Okay, let's make a deal, and maybe leave all those other packages like.
Okay, I can give it to you for $490, but you have to shake on it now.
Just $10, sir.
Yes.
Deal.
Thank you. I like people who are decisive. Okay, now let's do a review of what happened. This situation is faced by most retailers every day. And every time you discount a product, who is getting the short end of the stick?
Most time is seller.
Seller. Why? Because he's cutting into his margins.
Yes.
And with most technologies, the margins are very thin.
Thin, yes.
And sometimes you go out of your way to please that customer, to get their money. But because you've discounted it so low, and the person doesn't value it, they'll start coming with complaints. Oh, you sold me this and it doesn't do this, blah, blah, blah. And many times, even after giving discount, you see the customer walk away. And you've spent half an hour convincing that person. Why? Because you devalued yourself. By giving discounts, you're devaluing. And if I gave you a discount and it was only £10, but I want you to shake on it now and give me your credit card. Don't be shy. Once that deal, the handshake is done, ask for a payment there and then, or else that deal also goes away.
Which means you don't have to be shy in the money.
No, okay. Supermarkets charge you fixed prices. Why are you paying? A lot of African supermarkets, are using fixed price policies, and a lot of customers are going to that. They are tired of haggling. They are tired of negotiating. They are tired of confusion. Supermarkets can charge fixed prices because they have fixed amenities. They provide you with a car park, they provide you with a trolley, they provide you with a bag, they provide you with an air-conditioned supermarket. The products are displayed uniformly, the price is consistent, it is displayed. When you go to a supermarket, you don't think of bargaining.
Even many of us have started to just be taking without even looking at the price.
Yeah, because of clarity of message, clarity of pricing, clarity of purpose.
If you want, you buy it.
Or else you can go somewhere else.
And when you really need it, you buy it at any cost.
Yes. Yeah, so don't need to entertain discounts. Yeah, but you have to show that, okay, there was a reason why I said, I deliberately used, why did you choose the most expensive one? I deliberately made it, I only have one piece. There are 3 customers waiting. It's to create urgency. It's to create scarcity.
Yes.
Lack of availability. If you want it, this is the price. And leave it up to the customer to decide. Why are you going out of your way to please him? And cut your margins. There is no growth without profit. If you want your business to grow, then you need to sell things with a profit margin built into it. If you discount your profit margin and expect to grow your business, that's not going to happen. Yeah. So, thank you for this role play, and I'm glad that you reminded me of it. I think it will be a useful tool for the audience, I hope they implement it in 2026. We are recording this towards the end of 2025, and I hope this small interaction was valuable to you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
In this world of social media and content media, it's getting harder and harder to make people stay on your content.
Yeah.
What can somebody do to grab people's attention? Let's say you're selling fitness.
Yeah.
How would you sell it online?
If I was selling fitness, I would try to stop people scrolling by posing a question, something like that.
Okay, pose a question. Pose a fitness-related question.
I know people who can climb stairs and women who have trouble getting to wedding dresses.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I were targeting the women, I would try something like how to help you lose your weight, something.
Okay. Let's change roles, and I'll be the salesman and you'll be the woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you'll be the ideal customer.
Yeah.
So if I'm selling a gym membership or a fitness coaching program, then I need to have overwhelming evidence of being fit. So I need to have a six-pack.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm going to sell fitness, then you know, I can't have a beer belly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would pose a question like, there's an upcoming wedding, and you feel that you're not going to fit into the dress. What can you do? Or would you like to fit into your wedding dress again? Something like that. So, you know, it's a question, and again, the question needs to be framed in a way that the wedding is okay. It will be. Would you like to, you know, reduce 3 sizes so that you can fit into your wedding dresses?
Yeah, that sounds much better.
Yeah, and my fitness coaching can help you achieve that in 3 months.
Yeah,
something like that. So it has to be outcome oriented. The question needs to be framed on a problem and a solution, and your service becomes the solution provider.
Yeah.
So, you know, your fitness program or something like that becomes the solution for them to be able to, you know, fit into a wedding dress and look pretty.
Yeah.
You know, she's been chosen as a bridesmaid or something. She has an important role, you know, of carrying the bouquet or or she's close to the bride, or she's nowadays they have a harem of bridesmaids. They have 10, 12 bridesmaids.
All the friends from everywhere.
Yeah, they all become bridesmaid, and they all wear matching dresses and everything, and for an event like that, all women want to make an effort.
They want to look good.
Yeah, and they want to not only look good for the wedding, but also for the cameras.
Yeah.
So a wedding is a good attending a wedding is a good reason for somebody to make an effort to lose
weight
3 sizes down, or something like that. So you have to start with a question and make it one with high probability of agreement. And make it about an outcome they want. So they want to look good on camera. They want to fit into that size 4, 4 sizes below. Make it about an outcome that your solution provides. Your fitness program will help her lose 3 sizes in 3 months or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you also have to get positive affirmation from your audience.
Yeah.
So you have to engage with the So can I have a thumbs up for those who would like to fit into a 3 sizes smaller dress. So in public it would be raise your hands if you want, you would like to fit into a size 3.
Yeah.
Or for audience online, it has to be wave your hand, or put a thumbs up or a heart, or type in 1, or something like that. And then you have to repeat it again. You have to do 2 positive affirmations. Raise your hand, and the second one is, it's an optional, but I see that if you want the person to get the message, then you have to repeat the positive affirmations twice.
Yeah.
And you would say, say I Yeah. If you want to reduce your weight by so and so kilo, or reduce your size by 3 sizes. Yeah. Or say, for the social media, it will be type yes. Yeah. Yeah. Or say I. Yeah. Type I. Yeah. Yeah. Something like that. So that's how you hook people into your content. Yeah. And this same format can be used in live presentation, it can be used on social media, and it can be used also on written text. Yeah. Because what happens is that questions force the audience to start answering it. It engages with the audience much faster than anything else, than saying boring facts. Yeah. Being healthy is so good for you. Yeah. Being healthy, you will lower your cholesterol, will lower your blood sugar, we all know it. Yeah. But that's not gonna keep people will scroll away. Yeah. Yeah. It has to be something engaging, it has to be something, something that has a sense of urgency. Yeah. It's not about lecturing, it's not about, it is something that is a goal oriented. Yeah. An outcome oriented, an outcome they want. Yeah. We all want to lower our cholesterol, but we know that just being fit is not going to lower your cholesterol. Yeah. Interview. We are in Kigali at Norsken, our offices. Eunice has been working with me for a while, and we are coming to an end of the 2025. Let's see what Eunice has in plan for 2026 and what he wants to leave in 2025. Tell me one thing that you want to not bring with you to 2026.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you for this opportunity you gave me to explain myself. And to be back on that question asking me, the things I really want to avoid it on my 2025. Okay. So that thing I want to leave it for 2025 before I get 26. And this is my wasting time first, because if I remember myself, I used to wasting a lot of time enjoy with my brother, watching the movie, doing the fun things, I think, more than to be concentrate on my personal challenges. So I really want to avoid the procrastination, right? And as I can challenge myself to be on the right place I should be.
Okay, so what I can sense from what you're saying is that you're consuming a lot of content. Exactly. You're watching movies with your brother. Exactly. You're checking a TikTok or YouTube or whatever.
Exactly.
Humans can't exist in vacuum. If you're going to leave something, you need to replace it with something.
Exactly.
Okay, if you're going not be consuming more content, what are you going to do? How are you going to replace it? What are you going to replace it with?
Okay. To replace that, instead of wasting time too much, I'm going to be concentrate myself more than boost myself to learn new skill, and also to find a way to enjoy what I really want to do. As like, for instance, currently I'm doing filmmaking, production, TV. I used to design something, on my computer Photoshop, whatever, something like that. I want to use that skill to boost myself, to use that on the good side instead of using on the bad side.
So you want to go from consuming to creating content.
Exactly, to create content.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Because consumption, consuming content, nobody pays you.
Exactly.
Yeah. But if you create something, you can monetize it.
Exactly.
You can make money out of creating something.
That's a good idea.
And not from consuming.
Exactly.
Nobody gives you money to watch, TikTok for 2 hours.
Exactly.
Or watch YouTube for 3 hours.
Exactly.
But if you did create some content and you published it, we can help you monetize it.
Okay. So that's means you can help me monetize whatever I'm doing.
Monetize your creations.
Exactly.
Not your consumption. Exactly. Nobody can help you monetize your consumption.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But somebody can help you monetize your creations.
Exactly.
Yeah. So okay, you wanna. So that's a good goal. Okay. I like that goal.
Okay.
Okay. Now what? That's what you are going to leave.
Okay.
And what you are going to create.
Okay.
Second thing, what you wanna do in the new year.
So that thing I expect to do on 2026, I mean the New Year's, I really want to target my God. Target my God, I mean like, as you mentioned before, most of the youth like me, the youngest people like me, used just to enjoy most of the things on the social media. It's then to create on self.
Yeah, they're consuming a lot of social media.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Expect to challenge to see how can I can be that kind of people. I'm gonna give you the example for the Kaisena, even as she speaks, she's gonna be here in Kigali. Most of the young people think that, I see that thing the Kaisena doing is amazing. I wanna be like him, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Now I know he's a content creator. He live streamer.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want to do? Be like him?
No, I'm not. I was just taking the example to explain the vision for most of the young people like me.
Okay.
So you have to enjoy a lot of things to watch. I want to be that man. I want to expect to be on top level that guy, but they doesn't really want to know. They don't know how to take themselves from zero to be on the top level.
Okay, everybody suffers from this dilemma. They want to be like their idols. They want to be like their superstars.
Exactly.
But it's a pipe dream.
Exactly.
You think I would like to be like that, but what actions are you taking to get there? Just dreaming is not going to get you there. You need to you need to make it happen.
Exactly.
You need to so what steps are you taking to get there?
The way you should follow to.
You need to have a roadmap to get there. You need to have just a dream, just an idea.
Okay.
Without implementation, it's just an idea. It's junk.
It's nothing. That's right.
I get 10 ideas a day. How many do I act on? Maybe none.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah. So it's not having. It's the world is not short of ideas. What it is short of is people who can implement it, follow through. What are you going to do to follow through in 2026?
The thing I'm gonna do, I expect to do in 2026, is just to be different. And to be different, you need to do the different things. You need to run fast. Something.
Okay, by taking the same actions and expecting different results, it's not going to happen.
Exactly.
It's insanity. Yeah. If you want different results, you need to take different actions.
Exactly.
I'm glad that you recognize that. Now, tell the audience what different actions are you going to take.
Okay.
We are taking them on a journey of Unisys transformation.
Exactly.
What is that transformation? How is it going to look like? What is it going to turn you into? Show us that. Tell us that.
Okay. So, to being a different person in 2026, I need to take different action by first learn new skill.
Good. That's a good goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Be specific now.
Exactly.
What new skill do you want to learn?
The new skill I want to learn about it is like to tell myself I don't need that thing before doing that kind of stuff. I'm gonna take on me for 2026 is like to being a different person, to learn a new skill, and to learn about the people who can inspire me, right? I can
explain.
No,
experiment. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Can inspire me and can also boost me every day. To can tell me.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing. If you want different results, you need to have different company.
Exactly.
You need to change the company that you are surrounding. If you surround yourself with losers, what do you become?
You become a loser.
If you surround yourself with winners,
you become winner.
So changing your company, changing your environment, and changing your goals.
Exactly. Also changing my different connection too.
Yeah. So it's again company. If you keep good company, you become good.
Exactly, sir.
You are an average of, if you keep company of rich people, you become rich.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you keep a company of poor people and expect to be rich,
exactly.
I'm afraid it won't happen. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
So good. You're going to change your company.
Exactly.
You're going to stay. Keep company of skilled people that you can learn from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a good goal. I wish you best luck.
Thank you so much.
In your
and
endeavor.
I encourage a lot of people, a lot of younger people like me, to challenge themselves, to avoid the wasting time.
Thank you, Harish, for coming down. Tell us what you do and where are you from?
Oh, I am Latali Vares from Cameroon, and I am a food technician. So I do everything from food processing, food preservation. And today I just met with Harish, and he wanted us to discuss about a very concerning matter. So
yeah, I came across a number of Rwanda has become famous for exporting chilies, dry chilies, red chilies, and but they're not getting premium prices. What is happening is that the chilies, you get premium prices in the Far East markets, because they have this hot pot culture, where you put your meat or whatever in a boiling pot in front of you. You cook your own food. It's that culture, but and they use a particular type of red chili, and Kigali or Rwanda has been exporting a lot of these chilies, mainly to India and China. What is then China doing is that it's regrading it, taking away the brown chili, which are class said third grade or fourth grade, and keeping the red ones as premium quality and selling it to China, to Korea and Japan. It is something that the chili farmers locally can do. I think there is a problem in how they are drying it or how they are curing it that is making it go brown. I don't know the science behind it, but if the Chinese or other producers can maintain the color, the red color of the chili, and get paid premium prices, why should Rwanda be left out?
Yeah, sure.
Rwanda, and they already dry chilies. It just there is no preservative required. No, nothing is required. They could the Chinese are vacuum packing it, grading it, vacuum packing it. The Rwandese can do that. You've been in packaging, so tell us about what entails in vacuum packing.
Okay, so first of all, to start with, the browning process starts from the harvesting. So Chili is something that is really affected by the sun.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you're
Is
harvesting
it sensitive to light
yeah,
or to
sure.
heat? Which is it?
It's sensitive to UV light and visible light. So UV light and visible light kind of cause some breakdowns in the, we call them like polyphenols.
Okay.
Yeah, it causes some breakdowns and it starts changing the color. So from the point of harvest, there's kind of like a degrading that already starts.
So as soon as it is off the plant, or
Exactly.
the process of degrading it
already starts from that point in time.
Okay.
So from the harvesting, they have to make sure they kind of harvest and keep it in like
dark containers or dark
containers.
polythene or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that the sun doesn't like kind of affect the product.
So they need to make put in a dark room.
Yeah, in a dark room. Like
Okay.
the plants, I mean, I don't know how they harvest it, but the plants needs to be kind of like covered.
No, the plants are in open, but they have picked up the chilies.
Yeah, I mean
now they are taking it into a drying facility. The drying
Exactly.
facility needs to be
covered.
Covered.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So in during the drying process, they need to make it as short as possible.
So they need to shrink down the
drying process.
So if they need to get to 6% humidity,
Yeah.
they need to get that instead of waiting for a week or 2 weeks.
Exactly. They can do that like in 2-3 days.
Okay.
Yeah. So because we have a common misconception about drying. Drying is not mostly a problem. Heat is not the heat is not the main.
No, temperature is not the issue.
Yeah, temperature is not the issue.
Ah.
The main issue about drying is ventilation.
Okay.
So we can do that like at the room temperature, but it needs like some very good ventilation.
So if somebody did a cross ventilation, they pump air from this side and suck it on the other side.
On the other side, yeah, that way, because what happens is that as much as the chili is liberating like water, it needs like ventilation to.
So as soon as the water comes out of the
exactly.
carcass of the chili,
Yeah.
it needs to be blown away.
It needs to be blown away for the drying process to go out
To shrink.
To shrink very fast.
Okay.
Exactly. So it's not about the heat. It's more about the ventilation.
Okay.
That is the second thing, because when the drying process is too long, with the water inside, it gives room for the microorganisms inside to use the
fungus,
water.
Bacteria.
Exactly.
There'll be mold.
There'll be mold and there'll be browning.
Like
because water is the microorganisms that are responsible for the browning.
Everything lives on water.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the water is like a medium for them to continue to thrive.
Yeah.
That's the first thing, and the second thing is the heat. The heat doesn't need to be very high because it is not even good for the aroma of the chili.
So the aroma is also affected by temperature?
Yeah, the aroma is also affected by temperature.
So the smell of the chili or the taste of the chili?
If you even realize it, if you raise the temperature very high, like the whole home is going to smell chili. That's the aroma of the chili that is leaking out.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, when the drying process finishes, the chili will not have as much aroma as you will want to, and it will not be as much as like
the intensity,
spicy.
the heat intensity will go down.
Will go down a little bit.
Okay.
So you need to shrink the drying process as much as possible to make it as short as possible to preserve most of the spicy taste and the aroma of it.
And also the color.
And also the color,
Yeah,
effectively.
because the color is what is giving them the premium prices.
Effectively.
But also, I didn't realize that also the intensity of the heat.
The intensity of the heat is really critical too.
Yeah. So the taste, the spiciness, the heat of the chili, not the temperature.
Not the temperature.
Okay.
And the third thing is the conservation. So when you vacuum pack it, from then, even when vacuum packed, even when dried and vacuum packed, it is still sensitive to light.
So you should also package it back again in a dark container.
In a dark container. So all the process should take place inside a closed environment until the packing. So immediately it's inside the box.
Once it is boxed, also it should be in a dark box or something.
In a box, like in a carton box, is okay. So when it's inside a carton box, then you can send it out and it can be.
So like we have in the cold chain. In refrigeration, you need to maintain the cold chain. If it goes about a certain temperature, if it is exposed to more light,
Yeah.
If it is exposed to more temperature, then the quality will deteriorate.
The quality will deteriorate. There's some kind of damaging that the light, it kind of affects the product by then.
It is a solution that all chili farmers and exporters in Rwanda need, and not only in Rwanda but the whole of Africa.
Yeah, sure.
Can you provide these solutions? Can you become the solution provider?
Oh, sure. There are some solutions provided. When you already know the problem,
Yeah.
there's surely a way to solve it. Like
in engineering, they say that identifying the problem is 90% of the work.
Exactly.
Fixing it is only 10%.
It's only 10%. Yeah. So as long as the problem is already identified, as long as you know exactly the problem, you can easily find out a solution. As I said already, like from the harvesting, they have to make sure it is kept on, it is protected from the
What
sun.
is your background? You did some preservation in your country?
Yeah, I did a lot as a food technician. I was working on these natural juices. Liquids are more like, the preservation of liquids are much more difficult. So we were making a lot of natural juices, and we weren't using preservative in any way.
So you had sugarcane juice, apple juice, orange juice.
Exactly. And we weren't using any preservative, and we could hold the product for like a year. Then the natural juices.
So which juices, namely, were you working on?
We're working mainly on pineapple juice.
Okay.
That was the main product that we're working on.
That has a lot of sugar content.
Exactly. But we were capable of preserving it for like a year without using any preservative. That was really, at the start of it was really tough, because we really needed to, the sugar content, as you mentioned, was really a problem. Because microorganisms thrive in
sugar and water.
And water, yeah. So it was kind of tough for the start. So, but we managed to keep it.
In Rwanda, the chili is exported dry.
Yeah.
So it's not
So
fresh.
dry is like very easy. It's much more easier than
wet.
Than wet.
Or
Yeah.
fresh.
Or fresh. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So the brand we're working on is Dreams. It's like a very famous brand in Cameroon. The name of the
juice
is Dreams.
Okay.
So it's very famous in Cameroon. I mean, if you go to any website.
West Africa.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go to any website and you type Dreams Cameroon, I think you're gonna find the product right there.
Okay.
It's all across.
But also,
supermarkets.
Rwanda can do the same.
Yeah,
Rwanda has also a lot of fertile land, a lot of fruits.
Exactly.
That go bad if they are not processed.
Yeah, just so I mean, that's a project that I came to Rwanda kind of to implement that kind of project right here. So I'm still working on it. So, but I think in some few months maybe I'll be able to
address that.
Like
Let's
that
start
on
with
market.
the chili first.
Yeah, sure.
It's dry. We are addressing light sensitivity.
Yeah.
We are addressing temperature. They are easier to manage than than microbes and sugar.
Like the weight environment there, that's much harder.
Yeah, there are a few chili exporters that I've come across. I'll introduce them to you. Sure. And we want to document this process. Yeah. I want you to interact with the farmers, go to the field, and everything you do, I want it documented.
Sure.
So that it doesn't only benefit the few Rwandan farmers over here, but it becomes a global solution.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it becomes an African solution first, Rwandese solution first, and then
a global solution later.
Global solution later. Because the demand for spicy foods is increasing. It's not, even the Europeans have started adapting to spicy
chili.
foods.
Yeah.
You go to London and the Caucasians, favorite dish is butter chicken.
Oh.
An Indian butter chicken curry.
Yeah.
Is become the most preferred or a favorite
that's
English food.
I never really knew that. I thought like chili was always something like African. Yeah.
No, it's a global phenomena,
Yeah.
and I think it has also some health benefits. I think it helps, dementia, reduce dementia and Parkinson's and other
Even
diseases
for flu,
that.
it's kind of beneficial for flu.
Okay.
You can even give chili like a small doses to kids. It helps in like the immune system.
Okay.
It's really good. It's
Yeah.
really beneficial.
So, but let's make sure that the chili that people are consuming is grade 1,
Exactly.
and the farmers are receiving top-notch prices.
Exactly.
Yeah? Rather than substandard 3rd grade, 4th grade brown chilies that have diminished value, diminished potency. The temperature, the heat, the sensitivity, the spiciness, the color is faded, or the aroma or the smell has faded.
Has faded away.
Yeah, let's make it possible. Let's make it happen for the Rwandese farmers first.
Yeah, that's
Thank you for coming down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Okay.
David, thank you for coming down, being very decisive, and taking this opportunity to connect again, and allowing me to record it for other people's benefit. We had a brief conversation yesterday regarding your startup, regarding the product that you're building, and you shared